Dan is a wonderful guy, and he's a very straight shooter. He's all heart. He's totally earnest. I don't believe Dan is lying to us. I don't. I don't know Cash as well. I don't mean to indict him at all. I'm just saying I don't know him the way I know Dan, who's been coming on the show for years. We've had many long hours and hours and hours. This is like you. I know him like I know you. Like, no one's going to convince me he would go out there and just blatantly lie. I don't believe it. So let's go down the line of he's telling the truth and Cash is. Again, we're checking Pam Bondi's weird statements for now. I know somebody very close to the Epstein case. I've never said who this is, but this is a very, very well-informed person. And this person from the beginning has told me that Epstein was into young girls. I don't know what he looked at online. I believe he probably did look at what now they just call child sexual assault material. We used to call it child pornography. I believe he was probably into that. But this person was saying in terms of what Jeffrey wanted brought to him at his mansions and his, island, it was the barely legal type. And in many states, that's not unlawful. The 17-year-old sex partner for a grown man is actually not illegal. Now in some it is, and he got in trouble in Florida. So it is a possibility that was his thing when it came to actual sexual interactions. Forget what he was looking at online. And it is a thing that, he had some of those girls who weren't committing crimes with powerful men. And that while he had a very interesting black book that had names including Donald Trump's in it, that doesn't amount to a client list. And there aren't young girls who can point the fingers. There is Virginia Giuffre, who recently died, who was the girl pictured with Prince Andrew in those infamous Daily Mail photos that we've all seen, where she was, I think, 17 and with Prince Andrew. And this is why he got excommunicated from his family. She says the girls were being funneled out to third parties, to other men, and that she was one of them. But I'm sorry, Virginia Giuffre is God rest her, I'm sorry, liar, a proven liar. And not only do I firmly believe she lied about Alan Dershowitz, and she admitted she might have been confused about him. A lot of stuff she said turned out to be just totally false. It's complicated because these victims, these predators choose them for a reason. They'll choose a girl like that because they know maybe she's going to have credibility problems and so on. So I'm trying not to be disrespectful to her, but there's no question that Virginia Giuffre did tell a lot of lies. And there's a lot of other people who, when Jeffrey Epstein went down, saw dollar signs in their eyeballs, because let's not forget he was very rich, and said, I know something, I want to pay out. Or I was a victim and I want to pay out. And it wasn't always true. All of these are complicating factors in like the lure around him. And it is possible this guy did not want to spend the rest of his life in prison.